My name is Sam Arbesman. I'm the author of The Half-Life of Facts. There is a regularity to how knowledge changes, and hopefully that's the kind of thing that can provide a certain amount of comfort to people. I think it also is really exciting that knowledge is changing, and that should be exhilarating. I think within the scholarly world, people already know at least a little bit about the idea that knowledge is being overturned. Maybe not consciously, but intuitively or subconsciously, they know that the vast majority of the papers they publish are not going to stand the test of time. This is just the way knowledge works. But then as we grow older, we might see that, we read in the paper, red wine is now good for us versus bad for us, or dinosaurs look totally different from what we learned when we were younger. And that can be a little disconcerting. And so the point of the book is to say to a broader audience that, first of all, knowledge changes. That's just the way of the world. But if you can understand the order and the regularity to how knowledge changes, that can actually provide a way of structuring and ordering all the knowledge that's around you and all the facts that we're just constantly inundated with. A lot of medical students I've spoken to say that teachers tell them that a large fraction of what they learn is going to become obsolete within a few years of their graduation, and they constantly have to participate in continuing medical education to really understand what's new. And I think, and that should be true with everyone, that if we're taught at a young enough age that you shouldn't view your education as a done deal. This is simply, you're being given the tools to think and to understand the world. You need to really look at all of knowledge in the aggregate, because the truth is we can't predict which specific discovery is going to occur or which fact is going to be overturned. There's only meaning in looking at all the facts together and saying, okay, if we look at all the facts within a field of medicine and then look to see how many of them are still true a number of decades later, only then can we calculate some sort of half-life or understanding of how knowledge changes. I think by reading the book, I hope they can understand that even though we all know that knowledge changes, I want people to recognize that there's an order and a regularity to how knowledge changes. And understanding that can actually give you a certain amount of hope and a way of ordering the world around you, which is, I think, a really exciting way to view knowledge and the world around us.